Now from Fenway Park here in Boston. Today it's the second of this three-game series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Boston Red Sox. The Red Sox look for their 7th straight victory. Next. Eduardo Rodriguez is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Boston. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Man, he pitched really well in his last one without allowing a single run and picking up the victory. Let's see if he can bring that stuff back to the ballpark with him and make it 2 really strong starts.
Into the box, Malik Smith. He will lead this one off today.
For Tampa Bay, left fielder Malik Smith.
First pitch on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
Our temperature not quite 60 degrees, 59 here at game time this afternoon. The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2. Fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. A bouncer up the middle. Pedroia fields it cleanly. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Time now for a look at the Rays starting 9. Mark, what do they have to do to take down a very hot team here on the road?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that can sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Settling in now, Matt Duffy. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Ball 1.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 2-1. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Duffy.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
Hit down the line at first. Just underway here at Fenway Park. The 2-2 one more time. Is looked at and the count moves full.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Hit sharply but foul down the right side. A payoff pitch one more time. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The 3-2 one more time. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Batting third, the catcher, number 40, Wilson.
Now in the box, Wilson Ramos. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. From the stretch. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. Steal. There goes the runner. It swung on and missed the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. To 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Batting fourth, first baseman, number 44.
Set to get his day started, C.J. Cron. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The 1-0 home is fastball that misses.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Two balls and a strike to the Rays first baseman.
He's gotten a favorable call or two at the plate in this at bat, so that take on 2-0 is probably a result of feeling like the umpires got a pretty tight zone. Didn't go his way that time, though.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. Nate Eovaldi is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Tampa Bay. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in. The 1-0. Weak grounder back to the mound. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this team poses a lot of problems offensively. This is a scary lineup. They can beat you in a variety of ways. Not only do they have power in the middle of the order, but a ton of speed that can put some serious pressure on the defense.
Stepping in, Xander Bogaerts. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. One out, nobody on. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Still 1-2. Bases are empty. One man out. And another foul ball.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Count even at 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Now at the plate, Mookie Betts. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here comes the first pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Gomez has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. Here's the pitch. And this will be fouled away. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. It'll be a leadoff single.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Here's Echeverria now. And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored a wild pitch.
Wow, 1 pitch ago he had only given up a single, but that wild pitch, that single essentially turns into a double. Those kind of things can absolutely kill you.
Hit in the air down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Kiermaier stands at second with no outs.
Get him down.
easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Here's a high pop-up. Devers waits on it. 1 out.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. Hey, let me tell you about outfielder J.D. Martinez. We already know he's one of the biggest bats in the game, the ability to go deep to all parks. But I don't think people realize how good a defender this guy is. The ability to go back on the ball and a strong arm to boot.
Up next for the Rays, Brad Miller. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First pitch of the at-bat. Kiermaier's running. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And he nails him at third. Great throw.
Looked to me like he got a good jump off the pitcher from second, but it didn't matter that time. Always costly when you get caught stealing at third.
And that misses. 1-1. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. 3-1. Carlos Gomez would be next. The 3-1. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks at bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and standing in the speedy Carlos Gomez. He's set, and the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Pedroia ranging into shallow right, and that's the 3rd out. 1 left for Tampa. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Hanley Ramirez. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. First pitch on its way. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0 home. Is a fastball down below the knees.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. J.D. Martinez is on deck. Here it comes, the 3-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
This is where if you're the batter, 1 pitch, 1 spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Kiermaier giving chase. He's there and records the first out.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Striding in for Boston, J.D. Martinez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but that finds its way through for a base hit. Martinez will round first and head for second now. Around second now and headed for third. The relay, and he's in there at third with a one-out triple.
Well, that's their first hit of the ball game, and they make it count as he blisters this thing to the outfield and cruises into third for the triple. We'll see if his teammate can pick him up so they can get their first run, too.
Now the Red Sox DH, Eduardo Nunez, is ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Pitch coming. Here it is. Down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. The 0-1. Missed with a slider. Nunez is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Set to get his day started, Andrew Benintendi, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. He's set. Here it comes. He pulls this one into right. Now a dive in right, but he can't haul it in, and now this is going to be big trouble out there. Benintendi takes the turn at third. He wants it all, and he's safe at the plate as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Count now a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. Line drive to left. Well, this is right to him in left as he hardly has to move as he handles it for the final out. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Red Sox lead it 2-0. There they are, the teammates. Ted Williams, Johnny Pesky, Bobby Doerr, and Dom DiMaggio. 4 great Red Sox that played right here as teammates, of course, at Fenway.
Leading off with the Rays.
Former College World Series MVP Rob Refsnyder is next. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez, a number of meetings. He's 1 for 7.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. Throw to first, and he can't come up with it.
As we watch this, I'm trying to figure out what happened here. Looked like the throw was on target, and it was. He just didn't close the glove over it, and he's safely aboard as a result. Those are tough to explain sometimes.
Malik Smith the next to hit, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Ref Snyder aboard here at first with nobody out.
Come on now, let's get a game right here.
A late swing on the slider, and quickly it's 0-2.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Let's go.
Here it comes, 0-2. Here's a pop-up now. Devers battles the sun a bit, but has it for out number 1.
Third baseman, number 5, Matt.
Digging in to try it again, Matt Duffy. He drew a base on balls his first time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Chopper foul. Runners on first with 1 down. And there's ball 1.
That's the human element of the game right there. Umpires are going to miss a couple calls. It's the pitcher's ability to stay composed and grind that's going to make him successful today.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This ball will be chopped foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Soft liner towards short. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he didn't try and do too much. He took what the pitcher gave him, got the front foot down, and was able to fist feed a soft liner over the infielder's head for him.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. From the belt, the pitch lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
A great pitch there, as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
Here's C.J. Cron now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A changeup over the inside corner.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
2 men are on with 2 men out. 2 balls and a strike to C.J. Cron.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
2 down, runners at first and second. Hit hard towards center, and that's in there. Base hit. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Road. Big, and I mean big, 2-hard RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier, as it's grounded sharply to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. A couple of hits lead to a run here for Tampa Bay. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Red Sox 2, the Rays 1. Next up for the Red Sox, Christian Vasquez. Get things going for the Red Sox with Dustin Pedroia to follow. Here's the first pitch to him. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. High and wide, 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. Rounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. The 2-2 hit well on the ground to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings as you see where the Rays stand in the American League East. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. 2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter. The 2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a called strike 2. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. 1-2 to the Boston shortstop. Hit on the ground toward the left. To his left, Duffy. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. They lead it 2-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adeiny Echeverria comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Martinez has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Striding in once again, Brad Miller. He drew a walk his first time up. First offering on its way. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. 0-2 the count to Miller.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
The 1-2. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Here's Carlos Gomez. Fouled off. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Standing in now, Rob Refsnyder, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0 delivery. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Refsnyder stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Now the 1-1 pitch. Little dribbler down the line. Devers has it. And the throw is off target there, so he'll reach first base safely.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Stepping in now, Malik Smith, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Line drive to left. That's in there, base hit. Throw comes in from Martinez, and that'll force the runner to hold on at third base.
Third baseman, number 5, Matt Duffy.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Matt Duffy, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch of the at-bat. Changeup in for a strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Gomez at third, Refsnyder on second, Smith at first, 2 out in the inning. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
This is hit on the ground to first. Is he going to get out of this? He is, as he gets the 3 unassisted putout, and that ends the inning. Rays leave them loaded. Our score remains 2-1. Here's Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox after the inning.
Hey, after that hit right there, Hero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Ready for another chance? Hanley Ramirez flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
He obviously was sitting all over that pitch. He didn't want to go deep in the count. He saw it 0-0 and he let it fly.
Right fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he'll take a look at ball 1. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. The 1-0 delivery. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Oh, he goes up the ladder on the fastball and pops this one up. Ref Snyder ranging into shallow right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Into the box now, Eduardo Nunez. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Nunez carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. 2 runs, 4 hits, and 3 errors for these guys so far this afternoon. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
50th pitch of the game on its way. Little chopper back to the mound. Echeverria's got to be quick, and a mistake here as he's tagged out in no man's land. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Andrew Benintendi. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. First offering on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 2 runs, 4 hits, and 3 errors for these guys so far this afternoon. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Boston strands a couple. They still lead it 2-1. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a 3rd time.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a fastball chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Here's C.J. Cron now. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. 5th inning. 2-1 our score. And a wasted pitch there. 1-2. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Digging in once again, Kevin Kiermaier. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
The windup and the 0-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. On the move is Martinez. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Well, you see that happen quite a bit at the big league level, Giro. Breaking ball up and away, hard slider up out of the zone, hit for a bullet for a base hit.
Yeah, Dan, you try and look for it to pop out above the pitcher's hand, and that usually signifies that it's going to be something breaking. That was actually a slider, so nice job by the offensive player, not only recognizing it, but not trying to do too much.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. Back in standing. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the changeup is way low that time.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Here it comes, 1-0. That's a strike to throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. At the plate, Rafael Devers. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
That's a 1-1. The 1-1 home. Swung on but fouled off to the left. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. He stays alive, still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Sent on the ground out to second, and he'll reach to knock this ball down. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Object for the Red Sox. Captain, Christian Vasquez.
Stepping into the box, Christian Vasquez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. Up around the face. Now the 1-0. In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
Let's go. Wait for the pitch.
Two balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Devers leads off second with nobody out. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Waiting next is Dustin Pedroia. Now the payoff pitch home. Popped him up. Crone is there. He's got it one away. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit to third. Throw on to first will take care of Pedroia, and there are two away. Ready for another shot now. Xander Bogaerts 0 for 2 for him to this point. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it, and the inning is over. One left for the Red Sox as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Joe Kelly is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Joe Kelly.
Ready once again, Adeiny Echeverria. He'll lead things off for Tampa here in the 6th.
Adeiny Echeverria.
First offering on its way. Line drive to center field. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. So it's a good start to the inning for the Rays as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
Hey guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
For the plate now is the designated hitter, Brad Miller. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way. He swings and misses. Throw down. Is there, and he's out trying to take second.
Very well could have been a hit-and-run attempt there. You kind of have to make contact for those to work out. He didn't, and his teammate was hung out to dry at second.
The 0-1 delivery. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
Stays alive, still 0-2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Popped him up. Vasquez over to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, right fielder.
Here's Carlos Gomez. Lifetime versus Joe Kelly. He brings a scary .368 batting average. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Kelly, a California-born ball player. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Hey, I think if you ask this guy honestly how his season's gone so far, he'd tell you he's not happy with it. It's been kind of an average year for him, but he has time to get hot and make that salary push.
The 0-2 pitch. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Rays held in check here. They're down 2-1. Digging in and looking for more, Mookie Betts. Last time through was a base hit.
Right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Look to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle, and they are able to get the out at first, but more importantly, let's hope he's okay on the mound. And time now to see quite where that got him, and it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him, but from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Here's Hanley Ramirez. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Two and 1 to the Red Sox first baseman. Now the 2-1. Squared that one up just a little late. 1 out, nobody on. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's J.D. Martinez. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Missed with a breaking ball. Now the 1-0 is taken high above the zone.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone, get himself back in this count.
2-0 count. The pitch is blasted out to left center. This one's deep and not coming back. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And the Red Sox have taken a 3-1 lead.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
In now, Eduardo Nunez.
Hitter, Eduardo.
He'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. No hits to this point. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike one.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Ground ball left side. Duffy is there. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. The Red Sox do pick up a run on the solo shot. The 9-1-2 hitters due up to start the 7th. It's now 3-1 Boston. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Former College World Series MVP Rob Refsnyder is next. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
First delivery to him on the way. And the slider just stayed north of the strike zone that time. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. And he fouls this one off. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch, and it's fouled away. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
3-2 pitch. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
Malik Smith the next to hit. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
From the belt, the pitch. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. Lifetime versus Joe Kelly. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? On to second, but it's a wide throw, and the shortstop can't recover.
Oh, this is kind of unforgivable for the second baseman. He tries to square himself to the throw to second and start the double play, and I'm not sure what happened next. Maybe his cleats got stuck, or maybe he just lost the grip, but the net result is E4 with 2 men on board.
Stepping in, Matt Duffy. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. First offering on its way. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
This is one of those classic bunt situations here, but it's not a given anymore like it used to be, and that's the case even more so in the American League.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Betts coming on, and a diving effort, but he can't make the play in right. Refsnyder rounds the corner and is headed home. The tying run comes around all the way from first to score. It's a 3-3 game.
Boy, there are base hits, but then there are big base hits, D-Row. This one's getting late. That is a huge 2 RBI base hit to tie things up.
Yeah, Dan, in the late innings, the pressure gets higher. It's who can control their emotions. And from an offensive standpoint, that's a nice job of taking a deep breath and coming through for the team.
Digging in now, Wilson Ramos. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Here comes the first pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. And this one gets away. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third.
Let's do it, guys.
2-1.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Is fastball taken high for a ball.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there, pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. And there's one down now.
Now batting, first baseman, C.J. Cron.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, C.J. Cron.
Here we go, guys.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
When a guy's featuring big-time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your hat on some nasty off-speed stuff, but you got to be ready for the heater.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 0-2 delivery, and there's one well above the zone for a ball. 3 runs already home here. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. Pulled toward right center field. Giving chase is Benintendi. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So 3 runs on just 1 lone hit, 1 error in the inning, and no one left. They'll get up and stretch here at Fenway. The Rays 4 and the Red Sox 3. Vidal Nuno gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Vidal Nuno.
Left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-1 towards second, and this will be put away easily for the out.
Now batting, 3rd baseman, Rafael.
Ready once again, Rafael Devers. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. Nuno, a left-hander standing just under 6 feet at 5'11". This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates. The time you get called up and the time you get to arbitration, and one when you finally hit free agency, where you have a chance to truly enjoy this game and get paid for all the hard work. And this is the start of it. The arbitration process allows these guys to finally start making some real dollars in this game.
A ball and 2 strikes now. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box, Christian Vasquez. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Swing and a liner, but foul.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And that's high and off the plate. 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
The 3-1 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Ryan Weber takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Dustin Pedroia will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Here's a high pop-up. Duffy moving to his left. And that ends the inning. Red Sox leave 1. Score holds at 4-3.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 47, Tyler Thornburg.
Here's Echeverria now. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. First pitch on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Thornburg is a guy known for his lights out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls, and that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
Benintendi patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Brad Miller.
Striding in once again, Brad Miller. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And a neck-high fastball that time. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Gloved by Bogarts. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
Now batting, right fielder, Carlos Gomez.
Here's Carlos Gomez.
Come on, son. Come on, son.
Here comes the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. And Gomez not biting on that one either. It's 2-0 now.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. A barehand play by Pedroia in time. Rays go in order 1-2-3, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Here's Xander Bogaerts now, and Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1-2-3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. They just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Missed with a slider. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0. Chopped weakly to the left. And the throw to first is in time. One gone.
The batter, right fielder,
Here's Mookie Betts. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. The 1-0 is in there for strike one. The 1-1. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And that'll be off the green monster in left. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he'll make it to third safely. So your tying run is 90 feet away with only one gone.
Yeah, and you can see he was looking for a fastball all the way, and he jumps all over it, pulling it hard. And the second he dropped the bat, he was looking to stretch this thing as far as he could. Mission accomplished as he stands on third.
From the stretch. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone. If you could work a couple walks, it could be the start of a big inning.
The 0-1 delivery. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball two. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Left side. On to first, and there were 2 down. Sergio Romo will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Rays, number 54, Sergio Romo.
J.D. Martinez will be his first assignment upon entering as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
A ball and no strikes. Betts on third with 2 out. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Fine work there out of the Rays bullpen. We've played 8 full. The Rays are in front 4-3. Craig Kimbrell enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
He's set, and the pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1.
Get ready. Work hard.
2-0. All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. The 3-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. And here's the 3-2 from him. Fouled away. Kimbrell pauses. Here it comes on 3-2. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball.
Easy strikeout here.
The next 3-2. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And there's a base hit, and this could wind up as an important insurance strike here as the leadoff man's aboard to start the 9th.
Hey, this looks like it could be a potential add-on inning here in the 9th. Add-on gives some breathing room to their pitcher going into the bottom of the inning, D-Row.
Yeah, you love when the offense stays aggressive, and you also like giving your relief pitcher a chance to breathe a little bit, not having to come out there with just a 1-run lead.
Malik Smith the next to hit. Swing and a line drive, but foul. A runner at first with no outs here. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. And that pitch catches the inside corner. One and two, here it comes. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. The 2-2. Oh, tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. And he can't make the play as he overruns it, but that should be scored as an infield single.
You know what we call that? We call that clean living. To get a knock on a check swing does not happen often. This guy obviously had some good karma coming his way.
Digging in once again, Matt Duffy, and he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier. Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. One-run game here in the top of the ninth.
Come on, let's hold him.
And it's 1-1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
He's set and the 2-1 pitch. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner. First and second here with nobody out. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Count is full. Here's the pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Ready for another chance? Wilson Ramos. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Here's the first pitch to him. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. 0-1 looked like a knuckle curve, and it's 1-1 now. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means two men are in scoring position now with two away.
First baseman number 44.
Here's C.J. Cron now. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with two gone.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. And in previous meetings with Craig Kimbrell, he's 0 for 5. First pitch on its way. Very weakly on the ground. Here's the 0-1 pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a heads-up play to get back to first as he wisely hadn't gotten too far from the bag. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. Refsnyder on third, Smith at second, Cron on at first with 2 down. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
Come on now, let's get a game right here.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled off. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. He pulls this one into right. Betts is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Rays leave him loaded, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Alex Colomé takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
37, Alex Colomé.
Ready for another shot now. Eduardo Nunez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Eduardo Nunez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Knock it out, Joe.
Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
And that's taken high for a ball that's full now, 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Now the payoff pitch home. Full count still. And this is taken for ball 4. So just like that, the tying runs aboard to start the home half.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Quick check on that tying run at first. And the throw is dropped. My gracious. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Throw over to the bag, And he'll get back in standing. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Nobody out, runner on first. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Here's another 1-2. And that one just missed outside. Here now the 2-2. He's running. Pitch outside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Now the payoff pitch home. Pops this one up. Duffy is there to make the catch, and that's a big out, number 1.
Now batting.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. In the past against Alex Colomé, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First delivery to him on the way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Back up the middle. Echeverria has it. Throw on to first, and now the Red Sox are down to their final out.
Up next for the Red Sox. Catcher.
Digging in to try it again, Christian Vasquez. He'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Here comes the first pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the ninth. Ball 2. The 2-0 on the way. Is swung on and missed, strike 1. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
2 out here and a runner at second. Last strike now for the Red Sox. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Line drive to left. Well, this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over.
Yeah, it's only been a week, but I guess it probably feels like a million years ago since they had their last win. But this 6-game losing streak is behind them now, so we'll see if they can string some W's together.
A one-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Tampa Bay Rays used a 3-run seventh to help propel them to the win. Nate Eovaldi earns his first win of the season. Alex Colomé wraps it up for the save, his first of the year. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more